Hello, good morning. It's me back again. My name is Merel and I'm a kinesiologist, trainer, and I'm an author. And today you can see I have a new surrounding. I'm in Lelystad at Vrouw en Klinieken. And I work here with a gynecologist. She's called Annemiek Omtzigt. And she works integrative medicine. So it's traditional traditional medicine, and it's complementary medicine, and it's best of both worlds. You can see my poster there, Touch for Health, which is the basics of kinesiology. Today we will be treating the subject of limiting beliefs, or limits, or feeling limited, or feeling imprisoned or captured, or let's say the opposite of feeling limitless or feeling free. The ego uses limits to feel safe, which is strange because we don't like limits, but when you think you cannot just pack a suitcase and go anywhere in the world you like, then you won't. So you'll stay at home and you're safe. And that's what the ego wants. And the ego believes in the body. It believes that you have one life only, and that's the life of this body. And you need to keep it safe in any way possible. So when you have this voice in the back of your head, don't do this, this is dangerous, don't go there, don't trust that person, watch it, this may hurt you. That's all ego. And it's all program. And we can overcome this because we are not the ego, we are not this body. We are energy, we are consciousness, we are light, we are love. And the body is like a vehicle or like a coat. You don't cry when you get a new coat. You don't cry when you buy a new car. And we don't cry when we leave a body and are without or have a new one. But if you do believe in the ego mind, losing the body or feeling that the body is hurt or ill is terrible. It feels like the end of your life. So when you think of limits, it can be easy things like speed limits. You have a very fast car and you may go 130 at night and 100 during the day. At least that's what the rules say at this moment in the Netherlands. Of course, you can still go to Germany and really hit it, but then you need a negative test. And so we're actually, this year or last year has been a beautiful demonstration to all of us what limits do to us and how we feel with it. Some are very, how do you say, they follow the rules and they really listen to it and they try to be the best pupil they can be by keeping yourself safe and doing all the things that are asked for. Other people are rebelling and saying this is not fair and this is not the right way and I don't feel well in this situation. It doesn't matter how you rebel, but mostly we have inflicted this situation upon us by believing in limits and by believing that we can be limited by ourselves and by others. When we overgrow this, when we get over this, we are free. Energy is everywhere. We are connected to everything. So we can actually not be bounded. And you can even feel free in imprisonment. You don't even with the body have to need to be able to move, because in your mind you can be free. And this is what I want to accomplish today with you. So we're going to do a balance, a kinesiology balance. It will be a long distance balance. I'm specialized in that. I'm always in the places that are best for me. So I follow my heart and I believe in freedom and I'm in the best places. So when I'm the happiest and in my best energy, I can also be the best therapist and help you guys best. So that's also why I always vlog when I feel well. I never vlog when I have a day off or an off day. I have many days off and not many off days. Because when I communicate with you, I want to inspire you and I want to radiate, and I want you to feel uplifted just by hearing my voice or seeing my videos. That's what they are for. That's why they're free. That's why you can look at them whenever you want. That's why you can share them whenever you want. So that's the whole idea. And we're going to do a kinesiology balance, looking at limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs can be, I'm a girl, I cannot do that. Or I'm a man, I may not cry. Or yes, girls or women always earn less money than men do. Or the one I had to think of is when I thought of divorcing. I had all these voices saying, you cannot leave your children, you cannot leave your husband, but as a woman or a mother, you may not leave. It's the worst thing you can do. You're really a bad mother when you do that. So I had to overcome many things in order to start living the life I'm leading now. And now I can look at it from another way. Now I can see that I have been a kind of example to my children to always follow your heart and whatever feels best. It's not good to sacrifice because you're doing something that is low gear. It's off energy, and it will not feed you. Actually, it will make you ill. So it's very important to do the things you like and love. It can be like, I've been working for this boss for 20 years. How can I leave? He expects me to be there. Your life doesn't... your boss is not the owner of your life. If you feel you need to leave, you can leave. Same thing with houses, countries, relationships, beliefs, religions. You must do what feels good, and if you think you cannot or you may not, you will keep yourself imprisoned. It's never the other doing it, it's always yourself. Because what you see around you is actually a reflection of your mind. What you believe in is true. It needs to be true, it needs to be proven, it is a reflection. So if you look around and you don't like what you see, start changing it. Do this video many times. We'll start deblocking it. And kinesiology helps a lot by changing all the limiting beliefs. And it has very simple, very effective techniques. And you don't have to meditate for 25 years on a mountain to do it. You can start doing a course, and the day you learn the essentials, you can already apply them and they work for you. I've written 6 books all about this with many practical exercises, and I have 2 trainings in Dutch to learn how to muscle test very clearly and to take stress away. We'll probably be working with stress release today. Let me see. And of course you can do a whole course. You can do Touch for Health, from the poster, brain gym, stress release, and you already have the first year of kinesiology. You don't have to become a kinesiologist, but at least have the tools. This life is supposed to be fun and joyful, and it has to have energy, and you can do it. There's nobody that cannot do it. I teach this to young children, I mean like 2 years old. When they're stressed, I say, do like this, and they can do this. And if you're 40, you can do this too. And if you're 80, you can do this too. So it's not very hard. But you need to take the first step, and you need to take responsibility for your own life and how you feel. And actually you have taken the first step because you're watching this video and you're this far already. So thumbs up for you. Doing well. So we're going to a kinesiology balance. I already start with drinking. I really have the idea that this group that is watching these videos really needs a lot of water. And if you feel that's you, just start drinking more. If you're a little woman, you need like 1.5 liters a day. I'm a little woman and I think I drink about 2.5 a day. If you're a big man, could be more. Depends a bit if you drink alcohol or black tea or coffee, because it all costs water. Okay, we're going to start the muscle testing. So this is strong. Wonderful. Wonderful. Up, down, up. Switching. Hey, the how do you call it? Tailbone is off. I'll see if I can stand here. Put a hand on your belly button and you massage where the crest of your bottom starts. You do this like 30 seconds, then you change hands and you massage with the other hand. This meridian, the governor meridian, has to do with the past. All programming is in the past. Most programming is in the past. All limiting beliefs are in the past, but we drag it into the now. So, if I feel again it's strong, very good. I look far away, I look close by, up, down, to the left, to the right. I turn my head. This is all fine. And this is all fine as well. So we want to live a happy life. We want to lead a healthy life. Very good. There we go. So, we limit myself. I limit myself. Yeah. Strong. I want to limit myself. I want to stop limiting myself. No. So we're actually choosing this prison, guys. Can you imagine that? Oh, we're doing it by ourselves. Okay. I want to be free. I feel safe being free. I feel safe in my prison. Okay, we start tapping. This is what we call a psychological reversal. This comes from stress release 3. And we know we need to change our programming first in order to change anything in our lives. So you have this line in your hands and you start tapping it together like this. Some people do it like that, which is fine too, and you can do it on the table, always fine. I do it like this. And you say, more water. I love and accept myself. I respect myself and I think myself worthy, even though I choose limitation, even though I choose imprisonment, even though I don't want to be free and explore the world and my possibilities. And I love and accept myself. I respect myself and I think myself worthy. When I let go of this self-made prison, of these self-made boundaries. And I learn day by day, step by step, to feel free and to feel safe in my freedom and explore my possibilities. Okay, I now did this package once. When you feel this is you, do it 3 times, and then at least 3 times a day. And when in the day you meet things that you feel blocked by others or by yourself, do it again, because here's the limiting program going on. So if I now test, I want to be free, it is strong. I want to be limitless. I want to let go of my boundaries. I am limitless. I am free. Okay, So we still have this, we want it now, so it can happen, but we're still programmed to be limited and in boundaries and not free. Okay. We're going to work with stress release 1, 2. You hold the ring finger and the thumb. This means we're working on emotions, so we go a little bit deeper. And this, now holding the points on the forehead, will help us relieve any form of stress we have on being limitless or being free, or on the other hand, being captured or incarcerated or imprisoned or in strict rules. You can just hold it like this for a moment. And what we're now going to do, I'll do it with one hand so you can see what I'm doing. We'll be doing eye rotations, because in the eye muscles we have 6. We lock emotions or tensions or trauma inside. So I'm actually going to one hand on the head, still holding this. So this is still stress release. And I'm now going to polish all the trauma out of my muscles of my eyes. So I make a cross with my fingers and I make a circle and I follow that circle with my eyes. And here I can feel my eyes have difficulty following my finger. So I actually, I'm doing this. I'm actually polishing that part so the muscles can let go of all the tension and then I can go on. Here's some tension as well, so I polish as well. I'm doing this for all of us, not only for me, but for the whole group, for all the people watching now and the people that will be watching in the future. Okay, now we're going to the other side, so counterclockwise. This goes well here in the depth. I need to do a little bit more. I feel emotions coming up. I just breathe. Okay, now they're gone, going up, going up, going up. Very good. This was just thinking of limits or freedom. For some, for most of us, freedom is much more scary than limits. So when I now think of limits, it gives me stress. It's no longer a safe haven. When I think of freedom, it already feels good. So when I say I feel free, I have a strong test and a weak one. So we're going to work on that too. It's called brain integration. I still have my hands like this, but my brain halves don't agree on the subject. This arm says I'm free and this one says I'm not. So I'm actually going to bring my arms wide and let them go to each other, and they're pulled to each other like magnets. And sometimes they stop and sometimes they go faster and faster and faster. And here is a little bit of resistance, and now I can clench them together and pull them to my heart. So now my head, my brain halves and my heart agree on this subject. So I can say, I feel free. Well, they do agree now, but they don't say I'm free. I feel limited. Yeah. So we're going to do eye rotations again on not having to feel limited anymore. So we're going to hold the forehead, making the cross in the fingers, starting the eye rotations and saying, I do not need to feel limited any longer. I do not need to feel limited any longer. I do not need to feel limited any longer. I do not need to feel limited any longer. I do not need to feel limited any longer. I do not need to feel limited any longer. This is a double negative because we're going from the feeling to a double negative to a positive. So, I feel limited. I feel free. Okay, so I'm in between now. We're going now for I feel free. 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 I see meadows. I feel free. I feel free. I see mountains. I feel free. I feel free. I see the sea. I feel free. I can smell fresh air. I feel free. I feel free. I see myself driving in my bus. I feel free. I feel free. I can be with anyone I like to be with. I feel free, I feel free, I feel free, I feel free. Okay. I feel free. I feel limitless. And just going back for a second, I do no longer feel limited. It's true too. So guys, we went from feeling limited and liking it to feeling free and limitless and loving it. You are an energetical being. You have no boundaries. And your body is not a boundary. Take care of it, love it, and start fantasizing already what you would do in your life if you were limitless. Just say the sentence a couple of times. If I am free, and then something comes. I travel. If I am free, I'm always close to water. If I am free, I can follow my heart. If I am free, I hear the voice of my soul talking to me. If I am free, I know what food to eat. If I am free, I know where to live. If I am free, I know who to be with. And you can have completely different sentences, but say it all the time. You're creating new beliefs, new systems, new programs, new synapses in your mind. And you'll see, you'll start feeling free much more, and you'll have less people try to limit you. You create your own world, and the world is the reflection of what you think. So, I wish you a wonderful day. Tomorrow I'll make probably the last video in this series, Transcending the Ego. Please let me know how you felt and how you felt after the video, and share with as many people as you can. So, bye.